What's up, guys? Welcome back to Miami Dolphins Syndicate. As always, I'm your co-host, Donovan Quick. And before we get started, I wanted to say we're almost to 500 subs, guys. On the road to 500 still. We're almost there. Thank you guys very much for subscribing. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting. Everything that you're doing, keep doing it. Love you guys for all the help that you guys give in this channel, all the support that you guys have given this channel. And I really do appreciate it. I know Jacob does as well. And thank you guys for welcoming back Jacob yesterday with his Lamar video. Now what that does is that brings us into today. So today we're going to be talking about Tua, and it's time that we talk about Tua. It's been a little while since we talked about him on the channel. Now we're going to be going kind of back-to-back days. Now, it was made official by Mike McDaniel shortly after Jacob's video released yesterday that the Dolphins are not going to be pursuing Lamar. He publicly said that. He said Tua is our guy. And honestly, I would love Lamar, but I'm happy to hear this. Because what Lamar concerns me with is his injury history. Now, a lot of you guys are going to come at me. Well, Tua also has a really rugged injury history. He hasn't, played a full season in 5 years. And to that, I say, yeah. I completely understand, but do we go with the unknown or that has had multiple knee injuries or knee and ankle injuries that, are caused by the way he plays? Or are we going with the guy that kind of just has freak injury after freak injury after freak injury? And he's prone to freak injuries, which is kind of weird. Now, if you tell me that, he's not injury prone, that it is just freak injuries, I'm not going to really argue against that. Because the man was tackled awkwardly, and that's what caused his ankle injury his sophomore year. His junior year, he was tackled awkwardly, that caused the hip injury. His first year, his rookie year in the NFL, hitting a finger on a helmet in practice, come on, that's a freak injury. That happens to a bunch of guys now, given they don't really play through it, but Brian Flores had this special thing where he was like, I'm going to protect him from himself. I mean, he had the same injury the following year after the rib injury, and he was held out, but then had to come back in for Jacoby Brissett and played perfectly fine. I mean, he had a couple rusty throws, but he played perfectly fine after that, so I don't understand. Tua says he felt he could have played those. That goes back to the Tua versus Flores thing, so who knows on that. But the rib injury, once again, freak accident. Mike White literally just had that injury last year with the same guy. Actually, no, it was Gregory Rousseau, and then same team did it to him. So, it is kind of a freak injury. And then this year with the concussions, just the way that he hits the ground with his head. I mean, the first one in Cincinnati where he didn't want to go down, tried breaking a tackle from a 350-pound guy, and then just got thrown like a rag doll. So in those instances, he knows he just has to go down, and then, extending a play against Green Bay and then falling awkwardly once again because he got wrapped up around the ankles and hits his head. So brings us all into his jiu-jitsu and judo training, and according to Mike McDaniel, it's going very well. Tua is as healthy as he's ever been in his career, and what it's doing for him is giving him more confidence. And I think the Dolphins are continuing to do that with denying all the rumors, publicly denying. Greer came out and said we're not going after Tom Brady. Then Mike McDaniel yesterday comes out and says we're not going after Lamar, and that's pretty much that Tua is their quarterback, and they reiterate this over and over and over again. And then they're also paying close attention to what he's doing, and they're saying Tua is hungry. He's hungry. He's healthy and hungry, and he's taking all this judo and jiu-jitsu stuff seriously. And what this is doing for him, it's not just really learning how to fall. There's more to it than that. It's learning to trust your senses around you. So you ever get that feeling that someone's staring at you from behind? You're kind of like, whoa, wait, what? And that's pretty much him. He needs to sense the pocket better and make decisions faster in the pocket. And that's what this training is going to be doing for him and his body. as well as, learning how to take a hit properly. Because, once again, most of his injuries have come from awkward hits. I believe that ankle, hip, and concussion injuries all could have been avoided by, certain ways of him protecting himself. And with him doing all this, that may help him stay on the field. And that's really what the Dolphins need. The Dolphins need a healthy Tua. With him on the field, we have an extraordinary winning record. Now, is that because of his ability? Is that just the way the game goes? We have to see a full season. We really do. I trust that he's going to be a really good quarterback. I believe he's somewhere between 8 and 12. I think if you take any one of those guys between 8 and 12, you can kind of plug and play them all. And so I think Tua fits in that range. And now he does have, top 5 numbers or whatever, but I'm not really a statistics guy. I watch tape. That's my thing. And as far as that, we have to just kind of trust into his training, trust in Nick Hicks, trust in perform. He's getting them right. We saw significant improvements if you watch tape, not just in statistics, but if you watch the tape, into his movement, his arm strength, his ability to just do different athletic things between years 1, 2, and 3, just the jumps that he's had. And then this past year, playing with all the confidence in the world, playing with a guy like Tyreek Hill that just pumps you up all offseason. Then you get a coach that literally makes a tape of 1,000 plays showing you how good you are. And, just this team completely throwing every resource possible into surrounding you with the best possible help. Besides running backs and offensive line. But besides that, they've invested in defensive line, corners, wide receivers. Now, the running backs, they've invested in kind of experienced running backs that kind of know the system. But, the left tackle, even though he's right-handed, so the left tackle is really like his right tackle. So we do need a right tackle. But just showing him all the investment that they've made in this team without trying to pursue a star quarterback. Like, Lamar's been on the market. Derek Carr has been on the market. Aaron Rodgers obviously on the market. Tom Brady was obviously on the market. So it's all of these things, and the Dolphins just putting all their confidence into all their eggs in one basket. Now, is it a lot of pressure for him? Absolutely. I don't think it's the pressure that gets to him. I think he needs the support of his teammates, of his coaches, of the leadership in the Dolphins organization. Now we can also talk a little bit about, we brought in a couple players that one of them, said yesterday, Deshaun Elliott, by the way, come on in, Lamar, come to Miami. Yeah, he got roasted on Twitter, kind of rightfully so. I think it's kind of, unless you're a team like the Jets, Carolina, I wouldn't even do that to Detroit, really, with Jared Goff, the way he's been playing there. You have a top 5 offense with him. But, yeah, the Texans maybe, or Texans definitely. Titans maybe with Tannehill there, but, yeah, you just don't do that, bruh. Yeah, but that's really all I got for y'all. I know some of y'all lost confidence in Tua. I know some of y'all never had confidence in Tua. I think it's, at this point, we just got to kind of trust the process, trust the coaches, and let's see what he can do. That's the end of this very, very long video today. So thank you guys for watching if you're still here. Love y'all. Don't forget, like, subscribe, ring the bell, get our notifications. Please share it with your friends if you like the video. I love you guys very much. On the road to 500, and peace.